can feel it down in my plums. When I hear a sound, a rap at the door, my young son Gabriel walks in.
Welcome back to Let the Boys Watch, and podcast brought to you by Going Great Productions. I'm one of your hosts. My name is Robbie, and this week's episode is Ryan Coogler Week. And the winner was the 2015 boxing drama Creed. Creed was written by Ryan Coogler, Aaron Covington, Sylvester Stallone, and directed by Ryan Coogler. Creed stars Michael B. Jordan, Sylvester Stallone, Tessa Thompson, Phylicia Rashad, Tony Bellew, Richie Coster, and Graham McTavish. Alongside me is the Cuz. Cuz, how we doing?
Yeah, you doing, Rob?
One ball at a time, one step at a time. Alongside the cousin myself, good friend, co-host Ryan. Ryan, how are you doing?
Same joke.
Yeah, that's good.
Still funny.
So,
Maybe. Yeah, like Robbie said, this is Let the Boys Watch, and we did watch Creed. I think, did all of us see it, or has anyone not seen it?
I've seen it.
Okay, so we all saw it. But hey, sometimes we put things up for a vote, like this week on Instagram. You should go there and follow us. It's Let the Boys Watch Pod. And on Fridays, we have a poll. You can vote in it. I see some of you voting, although Instagram tried to take that away from us this week. We noticed that one. That was fun. Thanks, Zuck. Stupid. But follow us there. You can vote on the movies every Friday that we pick. We pick a theme like Ryan Coogler Week. We put Creed in there, even though we all saw it. But whatever, who cares? It's a fun movie, so we watched that. You can also send us an email. LTBW podcast at gmail.com. There we go. I still got the piece of paper. I see you people listening over in internationally. All of a sudden, we're very popular. We're international superstars. They might start calling us Mr. Worldwides. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know if they will or not. We'll see. But send us an email. If you don't know English, send it to us in whatever language you speak. We'll use Google Translate. We want to hear from you. So do that. And Benny, tell them where else they can, I don't know, do something.
Yeah, please follow us on YouTube. Look for Let the Boys Watch, Creed, or one of the many other movies we've watched, Inglourious Bastards. What else have we watched? I don't even remember anymore.
That movie.
Inglourious Bastards.
Shawshank Redemption, Almost Famous, Dazed and Confused, Friday Night Lights. Follow us. Hit the subscribe button. This way you don't have to search for us every week. Every time we drop a new episode on Thursdays, it'll be right there on your home screen. You can leave a comment. Tell us what you like. Tell us what you don't like. You can suggest movies that we should watch. And give us a thumbs up. We'd really appreciate it. Let the Boys Watch Creed on YouTube and click that subscribe button for us. Hey, yo.
Yeah, and for our international listeners, you got 48 hours to watch this video. We're taking out power plants.
But tomorrow we'll extend it. Don't worry.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. We'll worry about it.
We'll have very productive talks tomorrow.
Yeah. Be Taco Tuesday.
Praise be Joe Montana.
What an idiot. So yeah, Creed. I kind of wanted Fruitvale Station to win, honestly. But I'm not too mad that Creed won. I think we've all seen it, but has it been a while for everyone? It's been a while for me.
Yes.
Yeah,
Definitely since pre-pandemic, I think.
Same. Probably like a little bit closer to 10 years.
Yeah, good. So wasn't so super fresh in our minds. That's good. Are you guys just Rocky fans kind of in general? I know we have our issues with Stallone lately, but overall Rocky fans, I think. So, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's a good
Italian heavyweight champion.
That's
Forget
true.
About, you know how we get
I should know
discriminated
that.
against.
I mean, if he was from New York City, I would watch this movie every single day of the week. The only thing,
Please forget about it.
yeah, he's in Philly, so I'm like, all right, it's good, but it's not that good.
Not that
Yeah, I'd get TVs in my car, so when I'm driving to work, I'm watching Rocky 1.
Well, maybe we'll save that for later, but think about it for now. I want to ask you guys where this ranks in the Rocky, I would say the six Rockies. We'll say cap it at six, maybe five. we'll say. Um, Before we get to all that and our segments, our rankings, I'm sorry, plum scores, in case it's been a while for you, just a quick refresher on Creed. Again, this is I would say a continuation of the Rocky universe. Creed is Apollo Creed's son, illegitimate son, as we heard. What's the damage to his legacy on PTI?
Oh, please. Disgusting.
Oh my goodness. Was
I'm embarrassed. I was embarrassed to watch the movie.
embarrassed. Was quick question, was PTI and Pardon My Take a staple of your afternoon TV watching when it first came out?
Around the Horn?
Around the Horn, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, especially PTI. I loved PTI.
Love
I
it.
love the dynamic between Tony Kornheiser and Michael Wilbon. You wouldn't catch me dead these days watching ESPN, so I don't remember the last time I watched it, but I think that they're
Never.
still doing it. But no, that show was like it was fantastic. I love the two of them going back and forth.
Loved it.
Same.
All
I
right.
haven't watched, well, I do watch ESPN now because whatever, golf and whatnot, but nothing else.
All right. Anyway, sorry. I get distracted easily. We were talking about our mental maladies earlier, and clearly I have a little ADHD or
Dementia.
something. So I'm all over the place. Um, Anyway, so Adonis Creed is Apollo Creed's son. We catch up with him in, some office job, and it's just not for him. He wants to be a fighter. He is kind of rebuked at his father's gym in LA. So he goes out to Philly at you know, I would say without the blessing of his uh, pseudo mom, who is Apollo's mom, Apollo's wife. Wow, I'm all over the place. Goes out to Philly, finds Rocky, begs him to train him, starts training him, and then sky's the limit. All of a sudden, he's fighting pro boxers, and then some dude in England who is clearly out of shape, but a real boxer decides like, oh, we gotta fight him. Let's fight him. He's Apollo Creed's son. Let's do it. And then he doesn't win, but he sort of wins, and that's the end.
I
Nailed
forgot
it
that.
as
Yeah.
always.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, fantastic. Again, I don't know what to say. I'm rushing to the theaters if this comes back out after that. Glowing. Um, I forgot that it wasn't. I thought he won, but thank God he didn't win because I would have hated it.
I mean, it's the same thing as the first one, right? Like it's a loss, but it's still a win. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Which is the perfect kind of way to end it because it makes it at least somewhat believable. Um, so yeah, I appreciate that he doesn't outright win in this movie, and it sets up the way that they set it up too. With I don't want to go too into the plot, but how Pretty Ricky is essentially going to be leaving boxing, so him putting up that big of a performance against him, and then him, I guess, vacating the title and leaving leaves a huge opening. So cool way to kind of do the story.
Yeah.
What
Um,
would your nickname be? If you had a fight, if you coming out.
Great
Anxious
question.
Bobby.
Nice. You anxious, Bobby? That's not even your name.
Yeah, but yeah, you got to get a little creative there.
Yeah.
Very anxious Bobby. What about Robbie? Would your name be Handsome Benny?
No, it would be my wrestling name from back in the day. It'd be just Rock Hard.
Fantastic.
That's it.
Fantastic.
Finish and move the ejaculator.
Fantastic. I think I'll go with the Interrupter.
Nice.
I love that.
The weasel, like Bobby the Brain.
It's a perfect descriptor. Um, all right. Let's do some overall impressions and then we'll get to scores. Does anyone want to start with their, I don't know, overall impression of Creed?
In the first round, I'll go. Uh, um, th this movie is really good. It's very much it feels in the universe. I was surprised that Coogler wrote it. I didn't know that going in. But like I said, it fits in. The direction is really good. The story is really good. The dynamic between Michael B. Jordan and Stallone is really good. Um, it's it's crazy that as much as I can't stand Stallone anymore these days, as soon as he comes on screen with that accent, I'm a Stallone guy again, like just
Yeah.
out of nowhere. Um, I and I were talking when we were watching the movie, like he's just so good as Rocky. It's like the perfect character. He feels so real as Rocky Balboa. And I went into this thinking fully like Michael B. Jordan's really gonna just blow him out of the water in this movie and just be, amazing as he always is and everything. But he goes, pardon the pun, but he goes toe to toe with him. And it's just like I said, such a good dynamic between the two of them that it really makes this movie, aside from having a good story, um, it makes it really believable and just, a great 2 hours spent.
Yeah, I thought the first time I remember watching, I don't know if I was really that into it or I liked it that much, but the second time around, I really appreciated Stallone's performance. He was fantastic in this movie. I really enjoyed. I think this was his, from personally, like when the movies that I've seen him in, I think this is his best performance. He was great in this movie. The chemistry between him and Michael B was awesome. Not a lot of characters in this one, obviously little side characters, but I really did enjoy that dynamic with the both of them. You could see it felt real. It really did. It felt like they were actually like that close in real life, and that's a testament to the both of them. The boxing scenes were fantastic. The tracking shots were out of this world. I mean, it's cool, baby. I mean, it's a great it's a great movie. I thought I was going to go into it thinking it was mediocre, or as the kids say, mid, but I came out of it, you know, loving it and thinking how great of a boxing movie it is, and probably one of the best boxing movies, that's ever been made.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you guys. It's a fun watch. It's definitely feels like a Rocky movie. There's parts where I think if I wasn't in this like this mindset of just I'm enjoying this, I would be like, that's kind of corny, that's cheesy. But there's so many corny and cheesy scenes in the first couple of Rockies, and I love those. So it definitely feels like it's part of that universe. And performances are great. The like you said, Robbie, some of the shots are amazing. One of the best like sports action shots that I've seen. Like there's, two, I'd say big fights in this movie, and they're both shot like amazingly. So good on Coogler and good on I don't know who the cinematographer was, but I'm sure they're awesome because they were awesome in this.
It feels
Um,
like a silly thing to mention at
Go
this
ahead.
point, but I loved like the credits too, with like the way it like had that like 3D look to, all the still photos as they were rolling through like kind of the main credits. Just like everything, it feels like there was so much, we talked about a few movies lately, like so much love put into
hmm
the movie, the story, and just the way that everything looked. It was just really cool.
Yeah, I feel like the more movies that we're watching, it's really like you really notice the movies that attention, for lack of a better word, was paid, to all the details. And like the details matter. It can make a or break a movie. Jesus, they have tons of uncredited people in the cast. I'm trying to get to the cinematographer, uh, Maurice
You, you know
Alberti.
who, you know who my favorite person was in this whole movie?
Oh,
The guy that snuck the Liverpool scarf
I saw
into.
that.
I was like, that's my guy right there. And so like that was somebody's whole goal was like, I'm bringing this scarf in no matter what.
As a big Liverpool fan, how did you feel about the references to Everton and Goodison Park and everything?
It was cool. I mean, it was definitely it was cool to see. I don't remember that at all about this movie, and then I should have like such a little bit more of a keen eye for that kind of stuff and that rivalry. And when I saw that Liverpool scarf go up, I was like, hell yeah, because that someone's like That's like their claim to fame is like I got the Liverpool scarf into the. I doubt it was really at Goodison Park, but like I got that into that scene. So
I think they
that's
did
like a.
film there at Goodison Park
Did they
because
really? It looked a little green screenish when they had the fight, but maybe
maybe.
they did some stuff. But it's like that taking the piss in rivalries. Like my favorite thing when I was in Liverpool was at the Liverpool Mall. There's like this outdoor mall.
Hmm.
It's called Liverpool One, and Liverpool has a team store there, and Everton has a team store there, and they called it Everton Two. So the mailing address is Everton Two, Liverpool One. So like every time you send mail there, like you have to write that score out as Everton Two, Liverton One, Liverpool
Fa-
One.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
That's why I've always been a big Everton supporter.
really.
Oh
Since
yeah.
'83.
Oh yeah. School science. They're my
82,
boys.
82.
Yeah.
Tim Howard.
Love Everton.
Shout out.
The Toffees, the Blues. Love them.
Come on, you Blues. Strike that. I'm editing that out that I said that.
I'm gonna keep that every time you talk about You'll Never Walk Alone. I'm gonna smash it in your face. Um, scores? Plum scores?
Sure. Who wants to go first? Come on.
I'll go
Sorry, I
first
was
if
in
no
the
one
middle
wants
of
to.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
please.
Um, okay. Really good, really enjoyable. It's tough to score, but I think I'm gonna go 8.3 for this one. Really liked it. After you guys do your scores, I want to talk about how this fits in Rocky quickly.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. This is hard. Like, do I score it as a sports movie? Because if I do, it's really high. Like Robbie said, I mean, probably one of the better boxing movies. I'll tell you this right off the bat, I was like, I'm doing Rocky, like 1 to fucking 100 Rockies. So I'm watching them all in a row. I'm gonna go a little bit higher. I'm gonna go 8.6. Because I think as a movie itself, I think it holds its own, and it's really a good movie. I mean, that's a credit to Coogler. That's a credit to the acting, including our leather-faced friend. It it's up there. It's up there for me. I can't wait to talk about where it ranks in the Rocky verse.
Yeah, I was gonna go 8.62, so I'll go 8.6 as well. I just enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed the acting. I enjoyed the boxing. I enjoyed the cinematography and all that stuff. I enjoyed the score, obviously, by my main man, Ludwig Göransson. Shout out to him. Saw him in the background of what's her name's before she went on stage for that concert where Tone Trump or whatever the guy's name is, got punched. But it was good. Great movie. Love it. And definitely rewatchable for me.
Oh yeah. And the whole time too, I was like, "Come on, 2 hours, we gotta do 2 hours and 15 minutes of this." I legit wanted Black Panther to win. I really wanted to see what Robbie thought about that movie. I think it pretty much holds up, or you don't need to see the rest of the Marvel movies. Um, I would have liked to see Fruitvale Station just because A, I don't know anything about it, um, and B, you know, I for some reason I just didn't. I was like, Creed. I don't know if I'm in it, but like I said, man, every time, and this goes with every Rocky movie, one of them starts, I'm just like, yeah,
Locked in.
yeah, I'm all in.
Yeah.
So once it started up and we got into the story a little bit, missed me with the first scene. It just was like it just felt like it sets up the story well, but I was like, ugh, come on, I don't want to do this. But once we start getting going and Michael B. Jordan's on screen, it's all systems go. Fully torqued, as the kids say.
Oh, please. Please.
Have either one of you guys seen Creed 2 or 3?
I
No.
think I saw two or at least parts of it.
Same, I think. I think based on rankings, 2 is not as good or well received as 3. 3 was actually directed by Michael B. Jordan. 2
Nice.
was someone else. I forget his name now. But hey, in the future, maybe we do 2 and 3 at some point.
I'm with it.
Why not? Um,
Same.
so then if neither one of, well, if we haven't probably really seen 2 or 3, let's leave that out. But where does this fit in we'll say let's say Rocky 1 to 5, the OGs. I don't have you seen Rocky Balboa?
I have
Yes, that's when he
Okay,
comes
you can
back,
include
right?
that if you want. I didn't know if you guys saw it.
Mason the Line Dixon. Hello.
No, yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah, I mean, I don't know. My opinion is it's right in the middle of the pack. It's like pretty good up there. I like a couple of the Rockies better, but it's better than 5 and 6. Maybe that's it. 4, it's maybe like right around 4. It's a better movie than 4, but I think I like 4 better because nostalgia.
Drago. Yeah. It's hard for me because like I feel like I see them so infrequently, but I still feel like I've seen them all a million times. When I say I've seen them all, I haven't seen five, I don't think.
Ever?
Don't
I
worry about it.
Yeah, I don't think so. Um,
Sue me for
but
what?
but I feel like
Are you trying to be that?
every time I see them, I feel like they're on TBS and they're like all in a row. So like the stories get conflated with me a little bit. So I'll go with 1 and 4 as my favorites because those are the ones that I remember the stories and the ones that I enjoy the most. And then I'd probably put this one underneath those two. So I'd probably slide this one on number 3. 2 and 3 are a little unforgettable to me, or they like jumble together a little bit. Um, and then yeah, I haven't seen 5 and Balboa probably underneath 2 and 3, or you pick them for those three.
Yeah, I thought I know the first Rocky's legendary, but I just find that a drag.
It's a little slow.
Yeah, very slow. So I'll go 4, 3, Creed, Rocky, Rocky Balboa, Rocky 2,
What's
Wow.
the story of
Rocky 5,
3?
Right.
Mr. T,
Clubber Lang
I feel like that's the one I've seen the least of the
on
ones
the lips.
and
that I've
Thunderlips.
seen.
Yeah, a mountain of molten love.
Which one is the one with Hulk Hogan? 2?
3.
3,
Three?
Thunder
Okay.
Lips. That's what used to call you in high school, Thunder Lips.
They still call me that, babe. They still call me that.
Blast off, meatball.
They call this one thunder and they call this one lightning.
Ooh, look out.
It's a
I
storm
love
in
that.
that mouth.
Easy. Easy. No wonder why you're married with kids.
Just one.
Just
Just
one.
one.
Does this one come first, and then a few seconds later, here comes this one?
Exactly. That's why they.
All
Listen,
right.
we got to talk about that one off air. We don't want to get demonetized from the 0 cents we're making on this movie, this
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah, we don't want to go from 2 views to 1.
Oh man. All right. Yeah, hey. So let's put it in the reserves. We'll plan to watch Creed 2 and then maybe 3 at some point. And then I don't know. I I'd love to do a Rocky rewatch of at least one of them, but who knows? That's like, whatever. Um, let's do some segments unless you guys have anything else that doesn't fit into any boxes.
We'll take it as it comes. I'm sure we'll hit a
Right.
tangent at some point.
All right. Uh, favorite. Let's go favorite characters first. Anyone want to start?
You pick who starts.
All right.
Surprise us.
Um, Robbie, kick us off.
Sure. My favorite character is Rocky Balboa himself, Sylvester Stallone. Um, Again, I was pleasantly surprised of how great Stallone was in this movie. I mean, his acting was, again, like I said in the beginning, I think it's his best performance that I've seen out of him. A little upset he didn't win the Oscar for this, but at least he did win the Golden Globe. I just thought there was, again, I'm still shocked at how good he was in this movie. There's a lot of scenes in this movie where he's really the best actor on screen, and you really feel the emotional toll that he's been dealing with for what 30 plus years with this character. It's just a fantastic performance by him. I was pleasantly surprised. It made me almost forget that he called Donald Trump the next George Washington. But again, I love him. I love him in this movie. He's great. It's just, classic Balboa. And shout out to all the forgotten Italian Americans out there. I see you and I hear you.
I'm here for you. Yeah, man, it's just the character just feels so like fully fleshed out. And how like maybe other than Jason Bourne, Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. Can you think of a character that's been like in this many movies and is not, and I'm saying this without seeing any other Jason Bourne, that's like not completely, you're just completely annoyed over. It's not a complete cash grab at this point. It's like a full overarching story that still is good, and is still worth your time. And it just comes to like it's his baby. He wrote those first 4 or 5 movies. It's his brainchild. It's just like his what he should be known for forever. As much as you hate to be pinned down to that one role, but how could you not with this one? Because he's just so good in it. And
He
there's
is
some other stuff I want to talk about with him, but we could save that for scenes because I don't want to give those away.
up to you.
Whatever you say.
Bleh. Nah, he agree. He was really, really good in this, and it's kind of funny how like he can be so good, and then other times it's like he's a mailing it in, or I don't know what the issue is, but he was really good in this.
It
Uh,
should, dude. It's like I know this is like half joke but half honest. Think about the kid from Napoleon Dynamite. Like that if that role was perfect for you. You could have did 15 fucking Napoleon Dynamites
a
and made
million.
money the rest of your life. And you're like, no,
Hmm.
I want to do other things. It's like, well, when's the last time we heard from you ever? You could have kept cranking out Napoleon Dynamites until you were like living in Trump Tower.
Yeah, right.
Oh, please. Top of the pops.
Um, Benny, you want to go? Favorite?
Yeah, I mean, listen, if it's not 1A, it's 1B, and it's Michael B. Jordan. I mean, I think there's a reason that Coogler just he's his go-to guy. They're a fantastic combination together. Every time Michael B. Jordan is in a movie, you're in for a good ride. He's just good, man. Like you said, like he plays the chemistry that the two have together, the way he plays that my father wasn't there role, not so over the top. Like it's there, you feel the pain, but it's not like so tropey where they did a lot, I feel like, with as much as I say that the first scene was like a little corny and dragged a little bit, they did a lot of the work for, the kind of childhood that he had that he didn't have to go so over the top with it the rest of the movie. But yeah, fantastic. The character, the relationships that he builds in the movies with obviously Unc and let me make sure I have and Bianca. They were great. They were great. He was great. And give me more Michael B. Jordan.
Fair. Oh, he's good. Um, Honestly, not a lot to choose from after those two are taken. So I'm gonna go with Richie Coster. I think Coster, not Coaster, as Pete's Barino. I don't know. I just for some reason I like him from American Gangster and
Oh, that's right.
Dark Knight.
That's right. He's
Yeah,
He's
good.
just
I like him.
yeah.
yeah.
I don't know why. I
That's
just
a
like his voice and his face. Uh, it's like a perfect like I don't trust this guy, like sleazy, but like
I was just gonna say, I feel like you know everything you need to know about that guy just by like the way he is, or
yeah,
that character, I should say, just by the way that he is, and he only has like 6 or 7 lines, maybe, in the
right.
whole entire movie. Like he really doesn't speak that much, but like you know everything about this guy. Like especially when they find out Adonis is a Creed, like you know exactly what he's doing. Like he's the one that's gonna leak it immediately.
Oh yeah. And I loved there was so many shots in the gym when Rocky and Donnie were training, and you just see him in the background. He's like,
All jealous.
yeah, just checking it out, see what's going on.
that's a true character actor right there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. I wonder if has he ever worked with what's his name? A great character actor?
Sam Rockwell,
Sam Rockwell,
Sam,
great character
yeah,
actor he
great
is.
character actor. Yeah, he's one of the best character actors of all time.
So great they gave him an Oscar for it.
Yes. Oh my God, for his outstanding work as a character actor.
Um, all right. Least favorite characters. Also, not a lot of choices with this. There's a couple people that annoyed me. I'm gonna go with Pretty Ricky. Tony, is it Bellew?
yeah.
Bellew?
Think so.
I don't know, whatever. Um, I just something about him kind of annoyed me. I know he's not an actor, and that's fine. He's an actual boxer. But there was a few scenes where I was like, couldn't have done another take there. And listen, I know he was a belt holding boxer. He is clearly a good fighter, but you couldn't have gotten in shape for the movie. Like he just looked like compared to Michael B. Jordan, who was fucking ripped up. Like
To the gills.
do a couple sit-ups or something, man. I know it's not like that easy, but I don't know. I would have preferred someone a little more like thinking back to the Rockies, like Stallone and Creed and like Clubber Lang were like those type of guys. Drago just absolutely tore up. Like steroids, no question. They were absolutely on the juice, but I don't
Yeah.
care. That's what I want.
I mean, listen, I know we're reaching because like if you're not the main three characters in
Yeah.
this movie, you have like two lines. But I did kind of like I did kind of like him, and you know, of course, at the end when he gives Michael B. Jordan
Yeah, that was nice.
the pep talk. But yeah, I could see, you know, he wasn't the greatest actor in the world. Um, again, I'm reaching here. Um, and I love what she did for our guy Adonis. But give me Phylicia Rashad as Marianne Creed because not because of her performance, because she just cuts off Adonis when he leaves. And I know, you know, she comes around in the end and she's psyched watching the fight. But you know his mental state. You know he's a fragile child, and like, why would you just cut him off? You know, just because he wants to fight. Like, I feel like she should have been a little bit more supportive. Um, no disrespect to Miss Rashad and her character, but for that reason, she's my least favorite character because I feel like it was an unnecessary cutoff. And
Yeah.
listen,
Disrespect, you disrespect it a little bit.
a little bit, but listen, I'm the king of the cutoff, and it was an unnecessary cutoff.
Shout out, please. We know that. Goodness.
I feel
Trooper
like
bird, they're in fucking hardest. He's actually the hardest stone. They call the cuz.
um I feel like yeah, like they could have she clearly doesn't want him to fight because she doesn't want him to get hurt like her husband, obviously.
hmm
But she could have had had actually said like, listen, I support you doing anything. I love you, blah blah blah. But like I can't support you, but if you need me, I'm there or something. But like she just was just like, go fuck yourself. Good luck.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, whatever.
Rude.
Then she sent him the shorts, so all is forgiven.
Just like that.
Yeah.
All you need is shorts.
Yeah. Someone sent me shorts, I'd forgive him for anything.
Oh yeah, of course. Um, this is because of acting. And it took me out of the scenes he was in, only a couple. I'm gonna go Andre Waters, Danny Stuntman Wheeler, even though it's a fantastic, fantastic nickname. It was just a little too much. He kind of was not a good actor, especially during the press conference scene when he got his jaw broken. But yeah, I mean, it was
Dismantled.
this man. I mean, it's just so few characters with so few lines that it's hard to pick. So I'm gonna be a little nitpicky here and go with the people who clearly aren't the best actors in this movie. I was gonna go Wood Harris because how dare you screw over Michael B because your dad was Duke, the best cut man, the best trainer in the business. But yeah, Wood Harris, do you age? That's the big question. So
I feel like he looks the oldest he ever has in this movie, and I've seen him more
really,
recently in other stuff, and he looks younger.
I saw him in this movie where this guy like mopes around the entire movie because his friend he bade him to touch the backboard and his friend touched the backboard and he flew off the fucking building like Batman. You ever see it?
No, what was it called? 61?
Oh, no, not 61. I wish. What's it called again? What's that? Above the Rim.
Oh, I thought that was a fantastic film.
Oh, plays one of the best. I'm just saying. I mean, probably had the best death scene of all time.
It really set the movie up for success.
Oh, what a shocker! I was shocked.
Any honorable mentions on characters?
I mean, I feel like it's going to be unanimous with Tessa Thompson. I thought she was good as Bianca. Again, like the little things that make these characters so good. I mean, like just the fact that she has the hearing loss, it just makes like it gives more story that they don't have to like go crazy with like an over the top where she's like doing sign language on the screen, like just going way over the top of it. But it's just this little thing that becomes like a conversation point that they come back to and touch on. The characters in this movie, the ones that we get to know the most, just all feel like built out characters, and I thought she was really good in the role.
Yeah.
Awful, awful neighbor though. Please.
Ah, worst.
Oh God.
Worst. Her accent wasn't the best either, but it wasn't so bad that I was like taken out of it. So
I'm also glad that they
pass.
dropped saying John every 13 seconds
Yeah.
after the first couple scenes with her
I
because it felt a little forced.
Yeah.
I've done plenty of let me
Jones?
rephrase. Yes. I've
Okay.
spent plenty of time in Pennsylvania and I have rarely heard someone say John. Either I'm missing it or it's not as popular as media is making it out
You're
to
not
be.
going to the same blocks as
Well,
we
that's
go to. So
true.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
You're
Yeah.
not in North Philly with the boys.
Yeah.
That's true.
Getting cheesesteaks with friggin' what you get, like mozzarella and like mayo and eight other
But
things.
yeah. Yeah.
Um, I've heard it, but again, it's something that's like sprinkled in. It's not John this, John that. Everything is
No,
John. It's like they'll say it, but it just feels natural and part of the conversation.
he's a
Yeah,
John.
like where'd you get that
Papa
John?
John.
Yeah,
Oh, this
he's
John?
a John. She's a
John.
John.
Amazon.
We're a John. Any
Um,
other Anis?
Um,
mm,
uh, mm, no. There's not a lot of people in this movie.
no. Mm, I don't know where I know. I'm looking at it now, but Graham McTavish,
Oh,
he's
yeah, I was gonna
uh
say that.
he's definitely from something. Oh, he was in
Such a
House of the
fantastic
Dragon?
English. Was he?
Yeah.
Such a fantastic English name.
Yeah, it
Oh,
Graham
really is.
McTavish. Oh
fantastic.
my God. I mean, I would expect him to be like the center back on like West Ham or something.
Yeah, he reminds me of Craig McTavish. Shout out.
Oh, didn't wear a
Didn't
helmet.
wear a helmet.
Loved it. He's definitely in something else, and I don't know what it was. Not that. Whatever. Um, he wasn't. I mean, he doesn't really deserve an honorable mention this, but I like him.
He was very good in this.
Yeah,
Plays
he
his
wasn't
role.
bad, but he had like four lines.
I mean, to be called out on the wildly famous Let the Boys Watch podcast, I think you need to step your game up a little bit.
It's true. We don't just throw out honorable mentions to anybody.
Oh,
Whatever. Um, all right, let's do scenes. Favorite first?
Okay.
I think Robbie, you're up. Before you,
am I?
yeah, if we're doing the same sequence.
Snake.
Ooh, this is tough. This is huge. This is huge. Um, I gotta go with the the training montage in the Philly streets with the
Mm.
boys on the biker boys doing their pop-up wheelies, Meek Mill in the background. I wish they had a different song. for that scene with Meek Mill, but a better Meek Mill song, I think, for that scene. But it was still great. It harkens back to, the old Balboa running in the streets of Philadelphia. Shout out Bruce Springsteen. But
Not
I'm in
many.
rock. Not many. And then at the end, he sees Uncle out the window, and they share a little moment, and he's shadow boxing the street while the bikes go around. It's great. There's a lot of great scenes in here, a lot of emotional scenes that I really love. Not the specific training montage that I wanted to pick, but you caught me off guard, and
Sorry.
so. It's okay. I just give me a montage. I love montages. Give me a sports montage. I have to go inside and change my underwears.
Gonna go put on a fresh pair of Creeds.
Yeah, please.
I'm gonna do something really dirty, and I'm gonna not only steal Ryan's scene, but I'm gonna steal an adjacent scene. And it's the Rocky finding out he has cancer. The scene with the doctor when he's explaining what happened with Adrian, and then the fight he has with Adonis. Like what Robbie said, and we've said so far, like this is just Stallone like knocking it out of the park. And I remember when I first, you first get the reveal that he has cancer. It just feels like we're doing this right now, and like it actually becomes such a good part of the story. And again, like with everything, like it could have been done cheesy and it could have been over the top, OTT, as the kids say, and it could have it could have been corny, but I don't know, man. I mean, was it, the screenplay? Yes, obviously, but it was also the performance from, not only Stallone, like you feel the pain when he's in the doctor's office. Um, and it's really just him talking and the doctor like interjecting a little bit, but you feel that pain and like, you know, even when he's talking about to Michael B. Jordan, like feeling like everything is passed him by and he's like in a way not okay with it, but he like what else is there to be around for? And kind of dissing or disregarding Adonis. He just like I said, I feel like he knocks it out of the park. And like I said, it feels so real. The character feels so lived in. We've been on this journey with him for 40 years, almost 50 years at this point. Um, yeah, it was just really good. And like I said, of all the storylines that could have went off the rails and corny and over the top and too much, um, they nailed it with this one. And Stallone was just so good.
There. Was that a subtle over the top reference? The famous arm wrestling movie with Sylvester Stallone?
It wasn't, but yes, it was. I'll say that it
Okay,
was. It was an
yeah, it was
accidental
it.
one.
Like a machine. Um, why was that my scene?
Oh, I thought it was by far the standout scenes of the movie.
Um, I wasn't
I
gonna
mean, the
pick it.
boxing stuff was really good, but that was like the most emotional. I feel like the whole movie got like even with like the emotional stuff with Michael. Maybe I just thought I knew you a little bit better. That
Yeah.
your heartstrings would have got pulled on a little bit, but no, yeah, to me like that was the just the part of the movie that I felt was like clearly the best.
Um, yeah, I think emotionally the for me the biggest scene was, and this isn't my favorite, but when he moves into Paulie's room and it's the picture of his kid because that kid passed
Again,
away.
another scene. Wait, the kid from the
Yeah.
from the movie, like the actor.
The it's actually his son and he passed away like just prior to filming this.
Oh shit, really? So
Yeah.
so that picture of it's Stallone like training or whatever for the movie, and that's his son in real life.
I don't know if the pictures from you didn't see Rocky 5. Never, so you won't get
It's
the
okay.
reference.
I know like the beats of it,
Yeah.
but wow,
But
that's really cool. Again, another scene where he, just him talking about the kid, and moving away or whatever. Again, it feels so real. Like he's really talking about like that happened
yeah,
to him.
I don't know. No, actually, my favorite scene is probably the two boxing the two fights. I think I'm gonna pick the first one against Leo the Lion. the second one was great, but I don't know, something about the way they shot the first fight, the 2 round fight was just, I don't know, it was just so good, and like you felt in it, and the way they were like having the camera like here, and then the boxer would come in like right in front of it and stuff like that. Like it was just so many good shots. Like I think maybe, and I remember this when this came out, like people were like, Ryan Coogler, the Fruitvale Station guy, like why the fuck is he directing this and blah blah blah. But I think the fact that he wasn't like a sports movie director, I think was great in like framing these shots and getting like really dramatic shots. And it's just like, it's perfect. And then almost in some shots are looking like actual, like I was watching a fight on HBO Saturday night or something.
The camera work is incredible
Incredible.
in the whole movie. And like even stuff again, the shots of the camera continuously going around Michael B. Jordan when he's training. Like again, it could have been stuff that got corny or gimmicky, and it just didn't. It all fit in so well, and I mean, 10 years later, we should have expected it from Ryan Coogler. He's just that guy. Um, yeah, but like you said, there's just so many dramatic shots, and the camera work is such a big part of that.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll go with that one. Uh, oh, and I get the turn. Least favorite scene, uh, I don't know. Um, I don't really have one, honestly. I guess I'll go with oh, the whole, I've never heard of him before. I think he's a real rapper, but the whole Tone Trump thing, they could have just cut that whole thing out. They just needed a fight. That's this. The one thing I didn't like about Bianca's character is that it felt like a very, and the movie too, to a certain extent, felt like a very formulaic, like this is a Rocky movie. And I knew I was just waiting for a fight to happen between the two of them. Because I was like, I know this is gonna happen, and then before the fight, they're gonna, make up. It was just, I don't know. I get why he punched him, but then at the same time, it's like, so he just assaults a dude and then was apparently also fighting the other prisoners. And they're just like, yeah, all right, see you later.
Yeah, he knows rock.
Yeah, he knows rock. It's fine.
Philly legend, Rocky Balboa.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
All right, so my least favorite is going to be a little bit of a nitpick, and it's after Rocky starts going through chemo, and you could see that he's losing his hair. They like, the eyebrows go away. They cut to them training at the gym, and he like has the eyebrows and like looks normal, and then they go back to the next scene, and he's got the no hair and anything. Again, like you said, I mean, there's not much in this movie to pick as far as bad scenes. So I'll just go with the continuity error that I picked up.
Fair.
Yeah, I'll go with the first fight press conference. I just didn't really enjoy the acting in that. It just felt stupid. And breaking somebody's jaws, somebody needs missing a payday. So how dare they? But hey, it got us to the 15-0 Adonis Creed.
I agree with the acting in that. I do like how that, and again, I'm not remembering how um what happens in Creed 2, but I like that it puts that guy on the shelf. I forget his name. As like
Conlon.
somebody that can Conlon, as somebody that can come back later. It also gives him a reason to be able to fight Ricky before he goes away, because like obviously that fight's over with, and he wants to do something before he goes away. So I do like how that storyline was maneuvered to get Adonis there, but yeah, the acting not the best.
No, no way.
And also, I think this doesn't really fit in anywhere, but I feel like that whole part of the movie, like, the supposed fight between Conlon and whatever his name is, and then getting to the fight with him and Creed, even throw in a little bit of like the training for it, and even like some of the cancer, the hospital montages. I felt like that whole, I don't know if that would be considered like the middle act or second act, but like kind of felt a little rushed sort of. I don't know. I don't know. Like I still liked it, but I felt like I wanted a little more in there versus like some of the earlier stuff. But you can't really cut much in the third act because that's like, fight and everything like that. So I don't know what I
Yeah.
want, but
When
I'll
do you
do it.
ever?
I do have it.
Ani
What?
match?
Yeah, I'll go Honey Match. I go the walkout to the last fight. The tracking shot behind Michael. Michael B shot him and Rocky walking out, then it gets dark and then it pops up and then they got freaking Hail Mary by Tupac. It was really fantastic. Then Pretty Ricky comes out and the guy's freaking spitting fire everywhere. I thought it was just a fantastic pre-fight little scene and it really got me going. I was like
Shutterbox, all right?
yeah,
You better be careful because she'll knock you out.
yeah, be careful. Somebody's at the door. You hear that? Who's that? I hear that.
What's that? Huh?
Who's that?
Huh?
Who's that?
It could sleep, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Just be careful, right before the fight,
Your
Legs,
legs.
legs.
Yeah.
Keep your strong legs. Guess they
Ryan,
make
Ani match?
chicken slower than they used to.
Right. Ani match?
Um, Actually, I know you said you were kind of like mad about it, and I think it was more just about getting into the whole thing, but I quite liked the very beginning. I like that the way it opened and they're just, in that hallway and then they pull into the fight and then Phylicia Rashad comes in and um I liked her whole I don't know. She was just a very I don't know what the word is or how to describe it, but she comes in and her presence is just like she calms him down real quick. They even show, he's got the fist and then he's just like
Yeah, yeah.
unclenches. But I like that. I like that whole scene.
Right. I mean, you also gave Shawshank Redemption a 9.4, so
That's
just
I
kidding.
mean that's true, but you don't got to bring it up.
Just teasing. Sorry. I mean, we can't go through a whole episode without bringing it up.
Anyone else? More Ani mentions?
I like, again, just the things that make Rocky feel like a real character is him going to the graves. He's got the chair
Yeah.
in the tree and he, pops down and he's talking to them and starts reading the paper and you get that look like he still got it. He still got the bug. Again, it's just a little thing and a little quick scene, but again, it's just one of those things that make the character feel so real.
Fair. Um, uh, any other things to discuss about Creed?
Excuse me.
Oh, very good movie.
Yeah. I I wish one thing I'll say is I wish they could have made this with Carl Weathers because I do love him. Um, that would have been nice, but can't get
He
everything you want.
did. Yeah.
Rest in peace.
He was still alive when this was
I
made,
th-
right?
think
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
yes.
He just died a couple of years ago.
Okay, that's what I thought. But ever since COVID, I feel like time doesn't have meaning anymore. You
Yeah,
could
no,
say
it
it happened
does.
15 years ago, and I believe you. You could say it happened last year, and I believe you.
Say it just happened, and I believe you too.
Yeah, we got to
Time is
still
a
going.
flat circle. Um, all right. Oh, if there's nothing else.
Yeah, nothing else.
Uh, well, we appreciate you hanging out with us for a little bit. Again, send us some messages. We would appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. Robbie, tell him good night.
Night to Sylvester Stallone, Rocky Balboa. That's brisk,
Uh,
baby. That's brisk, baby.
Remember, it's not about how hard you get hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep going.
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, you can't get fooled again.
Hit me with Botox once, shame on me. Hit me with Botox 48 more times after that, shame on me as well.
Yeah, I've been hit that a couple of times, but I just want to introduce the next George Washington, President Donald Trump.
Let the boy watch.
Good night, Rob.
Let the boy watch. He needs to learn the way I learned from my father. The way he learned from his father. Let